Today, we will talk about how to make roses last longer. Let's have a look at the details. An elegant spray of roses always makes a statement, but once they've passed their prime, they can begin to lose some of their magic. Fortunately, there are a few simple ways to lengthen their lifespan, whether they're in your garden or a vase in your kitchen. By making sure your roses get plenty of fresh water, nourishing them with a balanced plant food or a little glucose, and keeping them at a consistent temperature, you can ensure that they'll look their best for days or weeks to come. The first method is caring for cut roses. Start with a clean vase. Before putting your roses on display, run your vase through the dishwasher or wash it thoroughly by hand with warm water and antibacterial soap. Fill your vase with distilled or purified water. Use bottled water to keep your cut roses moist, or invest in a water purification system to filter the water that comes out of your faucet. Roses do best in water with as close to a neutral pH as possible, which won't cause them to shrivel and discolor the way water that's too hard or soft will. Add 2 tablespoons of sugar to the water in your vase. Ordinary granulated sugar is one of the simplest, most effective ways to keep cut flowers nourished. Keep your roses away from direct sunlight and heat. Similar to produce, keeping cut flowers cool helps preserve them after they've been picked. Generally speaking, the cooler the environment, the better your cut roses will fare. Display your flowers away from fruits and vegetables. As produce ages, it gives off ethylene, a gaseous compound that causes it to ripen. If your roses are too close, it's possible for the ethylene in the surrounding air to have the same effect on them. Cut your roses early in the day. The countdown on the lifespan of your roses begins when you remove them from the growing plant. So as not to waste a minute, gather your display flowers in the morning while they're still fully hydrated. Change the water in your vase every 1 to 3 days when it starts to look cloudy. Refilling your display container regularly prevents bacteria from building up. It also keeps the entire arrangement smelling pleasant. Trim 1 inch diagonally from the stems every time you refill your vase. An angled cut increases the amount of surface area in contact with the water. As a result, your thirsty roses will be better able to drink their fill. And the second method is tending the roses in your garden. Plant your roses in a patch of well-drained soil. Loose, crumbly soils do a better job of allowing water to pass through, which means your roses won't be in danger of rotting or becoming oversaturated. Enhance your growing soil with organic amendments. Spread 2 to 3 inches of a natural material like garden compost, cow or mushroom manure, or peat moss over your soil during the spring and summer when the most growth occurs. These additives are full of nitrogen, phosphorus, and other nutrients that roses need to grow healthy and vibrant. Mulch around your roses to help them retain moisture. Apply a layer of mulch 2 to 3 inches thick over the entire bed, leaving 5 to 6 inches around the base of the plants exposed for ventilation. Water your roses 1 to 2 times a day. The exact amount of water they'll need depends largely on their species and size. Deadhead spent blooms to stimulate new growth. Removing dead and dying flowers as soon as you come across them is one of the best ways to keep your roses alive and alluring. Treat your roses at the first sign of disease. When roses get sick, they invest their energy into fighting off the cause of the disease rather than growing and reproducing. Prune your roses during their dormant period. The best time to spruce your roses is in later winter or early spring, just before they begin to explode with new blooms. Thanks for watching this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel if you like our videos.